Welcome to my Saturday morning midlife crisis where cartoons are out, coffee's in, and adulthood is the plot twist nobody asked for. I'm Austine.
And I'm Alex. Well, we might as well just use this as an opportunity to go into our next topic.
So, transitioning into The Punisher, because I know you kind of gave me a little bit of a spoiler for season 2. We don't really see Punisher.
Yes.
So, fair. But just in a few days, the movie comes out.
Yeah, the Disney Plus movie
know.
special.
Yeah,
I don't know
exactly
exactly
what to call it.
It's kind of like what the Guardians of the Galaxy Christmas special was.
Yeah, which I loved.
It's going to be like that, you know. Yeah. It's a high budget mini movie. It's going to be like an hour long. I don't know what the runtime actually is, but it's going to be about an hour long.
Well, I'm hyped.
Yeah.
You know how much I loved The Punisher.
So Punisher One Last Kill comes out May 12th. So it will be coming out after, well, actually, it will be out by the time this episode airs.
Yeah.
So by the time you're listening to this, it has already been out, and we will be recording our next episode where we will talk about Punisher One Last Kill. So
some quick episodes.
Make sure you subscribe, because you don't want to miss out on us talking about Punisher One Last Kill and part 2 of the Daredevil review.
Yeah.
But so yeah, we are left with Frank, whom obviously is him escaping from the cages. Okay. Yeah. But then we're gonna go into One Last Kill. So any kind of predictions?
Oh man, so if we think of that mindset, oh gosh. No, I don't have predictions because I don't know what I don't know. The only thing I can predict is there's going to be some awesome fight scenes. Frank's going to take a lot of people out and he's not going to hold back. That's for sure. That I can almost guarantee.
Well, and I do see in the trailer, it looks like he's saving a little girl. And all I have to say is if you put a kid in danger, that is like the worst thing you can do in front of Punisher. That is putting a kid in danger. That's PTSD to him. You know, that sets him off faster than anything else, putting a kid in danger. And so looks like he's rescuing like a little girl in the trailer. And so RIP to whoever tried to take that little girl.
Yeah, they're going down. But I'm super excited to see it. I wonder how this will play into the next Spider-Man movie that we're going to see. So you asked for my prediction. I don't know, because I feel like there'll be some type of connector.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to be. It could be its own thing because they can continue to build off of it. But I won't be surprised if there isn't something.
You want to know what I think? I think that the connector would be Sadie Sink.
Yeah. So we see something at the very end.
Very end. I don't know if we'll actually see Sadie Sink. But
allude to the character.
Allude to the character. Again, we have came up with different hypotheses on the last episode on who she could be. We're talking about her possibly being Lady Punisher. So there's the obvious of how they could transition into that. It could also be that he gets some sort of word that there's a girl just being hunted, you know, and it could be a girl that has telekinesis powers that is Jean Grey or something, and he just wants to protect her or something. I don't know, but I think that's what's going to connect us from this One Last Kill to Spider-Man, and I think it's going to be something about Sadie Sink.
Okay, well, we'll see what that looks like. I know you had made a little prediction that we put on social too that actually got a lot of traction. I hadn't seen a lot of people post about it until we did, and then I saw, not that people are taking our tons of content, but there was that reference point. So do you want to talk about that?
Yeah,
because I was like, who the is this person?
It looks like, based on the trailer and from some set photos that got leaked, that who he's going up against is Mon Nucci. She's ruthless. She's like a female Kingpin in a sense, you know, just by how ruthless she can be. But what's interesting with her story is after Punisher pretty much kills all of the members of her family, she sends a bunch of people out to get him, and this battle takes place in a zoo, and it ends up ending with Punisher taking them all out, but then he throws Monucci into the polar bear pit, and she gets mauled by polar bears, but she survives. She has no arms and no legs then, but she is a big rival against Punisher. Monucci.
So she's wild.
She's wild.
Literally.
She's literally wild. But yeah, she loses her arms and her legs, but she is this
nothing's gonna stop her.
Nothing's gonna stop her kind of crime boss. And so yeah, it will be very exciting to see this, and I do hope it is Monucci, because she just is, she's crazy, but it's also kind of comical.
Yeah.
You know, at the same time, how crazy she is.
Yeah.
You know, but so yeah, that's what I'm predicting, is that Monucci, they'll be in there. They're going to be related somehow in this. Mm-hmm. I don't know how far we're going to see this, because again, I think it's only going to be an hour, you know, and I don't know.
Which that's not long. One of these Daredevil episodes is an hour.
Yeah.
You know?
But you can also get a lot done in an hour too.
Yeah, and that's why I feel like there has to be some setup and tie-in, so that we know how Frank got out of the Kingpin situation, and we have resolution there ahead of heading into Spider-Man. Like, I just feel like that's part of the connecting piece.
Yeah.
And people are going to tune in. I mean, I'm really excited. You know, I said I got to get a Punisher shirt because I don't have one, and I after watching that, I absolutely love the Punisher. I just love his grittiness and his undying love for his family, and that's a part of him that I adore. So I'm very excited for that. But I think that's all for us.
So thanks for watching. If you want to check out the full episode, be sure to listen to us on Spotify at My Saturday Morning Midlife Crisis.